Sebastian Rogers is an autistic boy. He's 15 years old. He's been missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee. And everybody has been looking for him. Everybody. He is 5 foot 5 inches tall. He weighs 120 pounds. Sandy blonde hair, and he wears glasses. And again, there is no footprint of him whatsoever.
You think back, and there might have been a reason he was possibly upset, or something outside that could have enticed him to go outside. Was there anything that came to mind?
We've been combing over that day and even the weeks before he left, and I hadn't been able to figure it out. That morning he was laughing, he was joking. Everyone we were around that day agreed that he seemed like he was in a good mood. He was behaving.
This boy, I've done told y'all, reminds me of my son that had autism, that is my third son. And he disappeared right down the road from part of where my family lives. And I take all of these cases serious. I am not playing about anything right now.
The original thinking was that Sebastian Rogers left home on his own, but the fact that he disappeared without a trace now has authorities looking into the very real possibility of foul play.
I'm not trying to accuse them of anything. I'm trying to tell you how suspicious they are now becoming. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Dynamite's the first one. Hello, Dynamite. Hello. So you're here. Hey, Jude. Hello, Tina. Red flowers. Not any updates that I know of, honey. I wish there was. Of course, I've been behind all day. And leave it to Smiley. I took my wrong phone. I changed to another system. Told y'all all about that boring stuff. Couldn't get my Facebook changed over. And then I grabbed the wrong phone this morning when I left. Oh, God, it was about to kill me. I didn't have any Wi-Fi. Anyway. Who says anyway? Anyway. Anyway. Carry on. Okay. Hello, Sharon. But no news that I know of right now. I was just struggling to get on here, but I got it. Check. Blessed Mo. Hello. Chicky. Hello. Drew. Hello. Jeannie from the block. Hello, honey. Victoria. Hello. I'm so glad you're all here. Fly Girl. Poke Salad. Hello. Prayed all day. In God's time. Yep, it's hard. It's hard sometimes. It's hard. We don't understand why, but everything in His timing. That's right. Tam here. Hello, Tam. Brady. Hello. Linda S. Robin York. Hello, Janet. Hello. Missy B. Hi, all, she said. Wes. Hello, Dina. Hello, Chris H. Hello. You're gorgeous. And keep up the chatter. Hello, Tweety Lynn. Katie 2. Stephen, Amanda, Linda S. So sad, you guys. I think poor Sebastian was mentally, physically, and emotionally abused in that house. I do too. I have to agree with you. I really do. Crazy, not crazy, but crazy lady. I love you. I'm glad to see you here. I'm so glad you're my mod. I'm so glad. Pink Butterfly. Sebastian Strong, Blessed Mo. Find Summer's Truth. Hello, everybody. Lee, Grammy, Wendy. Everybody's here. everybody. And in case I'm missing anybody, I'm just trying to get down to the bottom because I know those in the bushes are probably just yap, 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 yap. I hate people that say hello to everybody for 30 minutes. Well, I love my peeps, y'all, and my peeps know that I love them. So how about that? How about that? How about that? So that's the way it is. My Rich. Hello, my Rich. Anyway, this is April 7th, 2024. Hey, Miss Grace. Oh my goodness. I just keep having to say hi to all these people. I love everybody. And I know I missed some. I'm trying to get on with the show. I'm trying. But anyway, it's all good in Smiley's Hood, and I love my peeps here, and I love my peeps there. I love my peeps everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Hello from Missouri. Hello. Y'all put your Denise. Hello. Denise, you had me a little bit worried the other day. You still yet to send me an email because you told me you were worried about me. I didn't know how to take that. I know you have those little feelings sometimes about you get these premonitions, honey. You don't be telling Smiley you see danger or worry, honey, and not be emailing me now. Blessed said, I'm a mother of 2 autistic boys. U.S. mama bears will never stop looking for us mama bears. U.S. Listen to me. Yeah, we're in the U.S., honey. Us mama bears will never stop looking for Sebastian Rock. That's right. We will not. We will not. C.D. Thompson said, I'm new here. Hello, hello, and welcome. 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 Hello, hello. Anyway, it is April 7th, 2024. And before I get started, hey, Aaron. Before I get started, I just want to tell you, much love from Kentucky. Put where you're from. So Sebastian, hopefully he'll come back soon and see. He's got much love everywhere. At least the families will see. But I just wanted, before we get started, to say, I know everybody needs prayers, but I have been running like a crazy woman. I am crazy, but running like a crazy woman for this last weekend. And it's come to my attention that few people, we don't need to know the reasons and all that, really need some prayers. And I just put it together real quick, and I'm going to say it real quick. Just, if you will, put up some praying hands, and if you can find it in your heart to say, I got to get my prayer list back together, but say a prayer for a beautiful sunflower. She's all over here and everywhere. She does a lot of things, and put it up for her. I see you. Her husband was in a wreck. Millie, and our sweet Chris H that comes up here. And again, God knows the need. I don't need to go into everything, and that's all we need to know. And so, hey, Army vet. And so I know there's more. And of course, we want to say prayers still for all the missing. Member for 3 months, y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you for showing your support. Thank you. I appreciate you and love you. Thank you. And of course, we know for all the missing and the missing's families, and of course, Summer. And yeah, it was pretty bad, but he's okay. I saw the pictures, and she sent me a picture today. She said if she would have been in the car, it'd have been for her. So that's not good. But yeah, that's not good. Not good. Anyway, yeah. But I didn't have Wi-Fi. I couldn't talk to her long. That happened a couple of days ago, and so that was kind of bad. Yes, summer moon, Robin. We got to continue for. Hello, everybody coming in. Welcome, everybody. Summer moon, Michael, and especially I want to say a prayer for all of the searchers for that is searching on the ground for Sebastian, for everybody that's out there doing their part. Please continue to say prayers for them. Yeah, yes, as far as I know, everybody is okay in the family. Everybody is okay in ICU's family. So yes, absolutely. So yes, I'm sure he's a little sore and banged up, definitely, but he was at the hospital. I don't know if he's still there again, so, or still, so yes. I'm just telling you all I know, and I'm just trying to go through all that, and I will be making another prayer list. If you want to be on it, just let me know. That's all I can tell you. So yes. Whew. So with all that being said, and my craziness, yeah, let's just get on with it. Yes, and Miss Grace, yes, and Miss Grace, keep Miss Grace on it, and Nana, Locks, keep her on it too. I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. So again, yeah, and me, because my head's been spinning. Okay, thank you. So yes, but the most important thing right now too is Sebastian, and let's please pray for him every minute, every second. It's urgent we get him home. Praying for all. Yep. The Forgotten DV Survivor said, liked number 107, love your channel, and you, Smiley. Thank you so much. One shot. Hope you are well at Smiley's World. I just stopped in to wish you a beautiful week, and I'll be listening. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yep. Brad, let's see. Why is the mom sitting on her butt? Mom, look, don't sit. I agree. 100%. I agree. Lee said, the interview with the proud feets. That's what I call them, the proud feets. Their proud feets need to get walking and get to talking, right? Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Brady. Oh, you're from Lexington, North Carolina. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, Kay, everybody. Okay. So I wanted to do that, and then just a few public announcements, or whatever, however you want to call it. Yeah, you don't look for something that's not missing, right? Hey, Pamela and everybody coming in. Okay, so usually I don't pay much attention to my chat. I do, but then I don't. Now tonight I'm saying hey to everybody. So sorry. Sorry, y'all up in the bushes. Sorry. Now I'm saying hey to everybody. So anyway. So I want to tell y'all also, I'll be having a members live in the next couple of days, since I learned how to do that too. Yay, I'm learning. I can't believe it took me forever and a day to do that, but anyway, the ones that are members, I want to let you know, I hadn't forgot getting the name together for that, and telling you that excuse me, that we're going to be voting on that. So continue, if you will, from now until the next couple, well, just continue to drop names that you want to go with it, smileys, whatever. And yeah, I get sidetracked when I watch. And I'll be free of other things outside of YouTube, where I can focus solely on this. And we'll start narrowing down where we can literally vote on those names. And then by the time I do my live, I can we'll vote. Yay! And then we'll have us a name within the next 3, 4, whatever days. Yay! I just think it'll be fun. So that part. Okay. So yeah. So that will be good. That will be good. And then let's see what else. Yep, the name thing. And okay, so that's that. And I want to put something else out here real quick. And this is important, I think. Okay. Now, this come from, I had an email about it today. And so I also then saw it from, and thank you, Shell, for that. And then also I saw it and I copied it again from Seth's sister, and she was PO'd. And she said, I could not even believe the shit that people are doing. If anyone sees this account, do not subscribe to it. Someone has created it on their own without approval. Again, he is not on social media. So if you receive anything on social media from him, it is not him. It is someone that is falsely portrayed to be him. So if y'all see this on Facebook, do not fall for it. Do not fall for it. It is not Seth. It is not Seth Rogers, y'all. And whoever is doing this, stop the bullshit. Stop it. Stop, 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 stop. In my opinion, this is my opinion, I think, yeah, I'm sure they did. But in my opinion, I think people are doing that so people will send leads and try to get information on the ones that's really trying to help find Sebastian. And the stuff needs to stop and get money. Yep, yep, yep. And it needs to stop. And I hope, I'm pretty sure she did report it, but I would suggest that everybody go and report that. Everybody. Hey, Ash Cash. It's wrong. It's wrong. And it's bullshit. This is why we're here. It's why you're supposed to be here. Right here. His name is Sebastian. There's a real Amber Alert for him. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. He's 15 years old. He's male. He's white. Brown hair, brown eyes. 5'5", 120 pounds. And he's missing. He's missing from his home. Well, at least it was his home. In Hendersonville, Tennessee. You mean wait, hold on a minute. You mean the mom? What's PF? Am I missing something? My head is just about to explode. Who was filming? What's PF? Am I missing something? Just go ahead and say it. PF. You mean KP? You mean KP? Oh, Proudfoot. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Mom Proudfoot. Mom Proudfoot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's been a long freaking weekend. You mean she got off her butt to go film? Really? I don't know. I really don't know. She's got it. You know what they even got going on now? They even got somebody, YouTubers, to sell t-shirts for them now. The ones just like Seth. I don't know. I don't know about it, man. Just make sure if you get your t-shirts, make sure you get them where Seth and them is doing it. You know, I don't know. You can't make this shit up. You just can't. You just can't. Oh, Mama Dirty Socks. They're bowel socks, not Lord have mercy. Bower socks, not Proud. That's not Katie's mom. That's Chris's mom. That wouldn't be Proudfoot. That's Bower socks. Bower socks. Excuse me. You're welcome. I wouldn't have it any other way but to cover this case. Me being from there and him going to school where I have family that teaches and family all around there, I would. It would be shameful if I didn't cover this case, honestly. And me having a son with autism, I could never show my face there again with my family and stuff if I didn't cover this case. That would be me not having no heart. Honestly. Somebody for the proud feet. Just saying, I don't care what nobody does. They can all do whatever they want. That's all I'm saying. Don't get me involved in all that because I don't care. I bought my shirt. I bought it from Seth. That's all I'm saying, or whoever's selling it for Seth. That's all I'm saying. I don't care what else goes on in the world. I really don't. This is what I care about. Right here. Here. I don't care. Okay? I don't care. Yeah, they're not even looking for them. They're getting paid to sit on their ass. Maybe they need it to pay for their camper that may get repossessed. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, bow socks. More like bow socks. Maybe Proud Feet's been wiping their ass on on the socks. I don't really. I don't know. Yeah, this whole world's a mess. So, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Sure will. Sure will. Hold on. If I can find you now. Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. Oh, shoot. Wait. Oh, Lord have mercy. No, I can't do it that way. Hold on a minute. Oh, this is not good. Hold on. I got you. I got you, my friend. Got you. I have to always do this by my phone since I'm not. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, now we go. Now we go. So how many of you watched J for J last night? J for Justice, not J for J, J for Justice. Me and Trev Time was on there last night. Hey, Daily Tab. And that was really cool. If you didn't watch that, go watch that. I enjoyed it. She is a sweetheart. She is a sweetheart. We sure did. And I really enjoyed myself over there. I got my time mixed up. I was scared. I was like, oh my God, I was fixing to start watching the vigil because she's an hour ahead of me. Florida splits and they're on a different time zone down south further. And I was like, I saw it pop up live and I'm like, what? I'm missing something. And I jumped on there. It was so funny. And she's so cool. She's so cool. Yep. But it was good. It was good. I didn't know her like me. I didn't know her like me. Uh, okay, so I watched Court TV again today, 3 days ago, when Seth was on there. I'm going to try to share this again. I haven't been on in a couple of days, but I want to watch it, at least a little tiny bit of it. If you will, put up the copyright and drop the link to that, and let me see if I can present this again. I'm pretty sure I can. Let me just see if I can do it. Just bear with me. Oh, you back up a minute.
Higher powers to help.
From where I want to go back to when you first found out. And then this part isn't clear in my head. Where were you when you found out that Sebastian was missing? And who called you? What was that conversation like? And then sort of what happened next there?
Made it out to the parking garage. When I got in my vehicle, I saw I had a missed call and a text message. Christopher Proudfoot. Text message was a 911, so I called immediately, and he's the one that told me that Sebastian was missing.
And how much detail did he give you about what happened, and how would you describe that moment, that call?
Wasn't much detail except for Sebastian. Except for he said Katie woke up, Sebastian's missing. So I left the parking garage and headed straight to her house.
And how far are you from the house?
About 45 minutes from downtown correction center to their house in Henderson, Sumner County.
Okay, so now you respond. You're on that 45-minute ride there. Are you talking to anyone, or are you just pedal to the metal trying to get there?
No, I'm trying not to get a speeding ticket.
I get that, but I mean, are you just focused on getting there, or are you calling his mom to get more details?
No, I'm just focusing on traffic to get there as fast as possible.
So now when you got there, what happened at that moment? Like, did you have a conversation with his mom? And did you try to find out, like, well, what the situation was here?
When I got there, there was already law enforcement presence there. So I walked in and started listening to what was going on.
And
I wanted to hear what was going on. So I got to hear enforcement asking questions, me listening to the questions and listening to the responses from his mother.
And what did you form any opinion based upon what you were hearing?
Knew my son was missing, and I just started watching body language, listening to words coming out. Did I form an opinion? Yeah, I formed an opinion. I am only human.
And what was that opinion?
That once again, my son, something has happened to my son under her watch. And once again, she wasn't being an adult. She wasn't being a parent taking care of an autistic child.
So as you're listening and watching her, now she was home. It was just Sebastian and his mom that were home
Here
at
it
that
is.
time?
When I got, yes, because when I got there, it was just Katie, and I think Chris's mom was there, but it was just, when the incident happened, it was just Katie and Sebastian at the house, from my understanding.
Now, I've got to imagine your mind is racing at the time you're hearing.
Okay, y'all heard that, right? 11. Let's see, it's at What is it, 11:03? Y'all been wanting that. So, Chris's mom was there. What y'all think about that? Of course she was there. So, in the 911 call, the first part of the, I ain't gonna say 911, I'm gonna say the dispatch call, 911, whatever y'all wanna call it. He dialed 3-way to the dispatch, the long number, blah, blah, blah. If you listen to it carefully, while Katie was out driving around, his mom, I bet, was there because the cops said on that someone was at the house. In fact, they said a lot of people was at the house. I don't know if they were misconstruing that for all the cars in the driveway or, whatever. But they said they were taking it back to the house. So the point is, we know Katie's mom has the passcode to the house. So of course she was there. There it is. Whoops. Exactly. Exactly. I don't know why that this one is, yes, Chris's mom. We just heard that. She was there when Seth got there that morning. I've heard that about the funeral home, but I don't know. Brian, thank you for being a member for 3 months. Thank you. I'm gonna listen to this just a little bit more. I want to hear just a little bit more of this for another reason. Just give me just a minute and then we'll get out of this. I think I have to go back this way. Hold on.
Hearing all this information. So as you're hearing the information from Katie, and from what you're telling me, it seems like you're a little upset in how things were handled. So what happened next? Where did you go? Where did she go? What did police do at that time? Because this is very early on, right? This is the morning of.
They started asking me questions on where I'd been. I told them I'd been at work since I've been clocked in since before 7, but I've been at work in the parking garage since about 6 o'clock the night before. And I told them they can call and verify where I've been at. And I just sat there and started listening, just listening to everything that was being said.
Now, did you have any reason to believe that there were any problems in that home?
Katie was pretty adamant about having a good weekend, which meant my son wasn't misbehaving in her point of view.
So I'm trying to read between the lines here. Do you believe that she doesn't exercise enough patience with Sebastian, and that causes some problems in the home, or she doesn't approach her responsibilities as a parent appropriately? Like there's something off there?
Autistic children take a different. Well, autistic children take. It's a different aspect when you're a parent of an autistic child. You don't really get much freedom because you have to set a routine and you have to go abide by it. And when she's sitting there telling me she put me to bed at 9 o'clock the night before or 9:30 the night before, and that, she heard him in there and told him to go to bed and things like that. It's like there's not much of a routine. And with there's no routine, then autistic children don't act the same way they're supposed to. When I've had him, there's a routine in my house when I have him. And he's a teenager. You're going to listen. You're going to hear some back talk probably. I mean, they're growing. They're going to rebel some way. They're teenagers, so you're going to listen to it. You're going to have to deal with it. But you still got to remember.
No, Melissa, he was getting off work. He was just fixing to get off work. He was just in the parking garage. He was just fixing to leave and go home. So no, he wasn't sleeping. And we'll get to that in a minute. But he was already on camera, on a bunch of cameras, matter of fact, and had a lot of real witnesses, cops, inmates, cameras inside the jail. But he was getting in his car. He just got off shift and was fixing to leave. That's how he got his message on his phone. He had already missed one phone call from Chris calling him. When Chris could not get him, Chris texted him and said, "Call me 911." That's when he saw the message and called him. And Chris was like, "Oh, don't be mad," but so that's why he was in his car fixing to leave his shift and go home. He works night shifts. So that's why. Yeah, because he's a smart man, Linda. That's why he don't answer. If you'll notice, he really thinks about what he says. He's very smart. He don't, but he is at his breaking point. He's at his breaking point, and I don't blame him. Not one bit. Not one bit. I couldn't be that calm. I'm just going to tell you. And it's not that he's calm. I shouldn't say it that way. I'm just not going to say how anybody feels. Yeah, they want to mock him. Even on live on Nancy Grace, they want to mock him. On the videos, their personal family videos, they want to snap. They want to degrade him, in my opinion. It's disgusting, if you ask me. And I can say that coming from a mother, literally, that got hers grown. She had one. I had four. Disgusting. I'm just going to tell you, when mine was small and I had no sitters, I had OT, PT, speech, and mine could talk. Mine talked. I still had speech. I ain't breaking no HIPAA. Hell, OT, PT, speech. He had sensory. We had a brush. We brushed everything. Just couldn't do the face. They come to the house, took doctor's appointments. I'm just giving you an insight. I'm just giving you an insight. And you know what? I didn't ever put diapers on mine. Everybody's different. But did I mock him? No. Did I degrade him? No. That boy on that picture right there, Sebastian, that smile right there, mine's just like that. To this day. Was I ever embarrassed of him? No. If he got gone missing, would I move? Hell no. And would I let JLR search for him or talk to him? You're damn right I would. I would even let these clip channels or small channels, I wouldn't let these rag channels that are like the damn Sun newspaper or think they're collecting or bashing or whatever. No, hell no. Those are the ones I wouldn't. I don't know what on earth is wrong with these people. Katie, you are his mother. There's no excuse in this world. Zero. None. Mm-mm. Anyway.
Remember that you're a parent, and you have to adjust your lifestyle to be able to make sure that they can adjust and learn and still grow. You can't do some of the things that I've seen her do in the past. So
the custody arrangement, it seems you both have custody and he'll spend time with you as well as with his mom. Were there any indication in your communications with Katie that like she didn't want custody and there were problems and she was running into some rough waters? Anything like
most
that?
of my discussions were actually taken care with Chris, and Sebastian was supposed to come live with me. Chris was working on Katie, on getting her to agree to it, and all I wanted was my son to come live with me. I've already got him enrolled in school.
Chris was
had him
working
enrolled
on
in
it,
school.
working on Katie.
I gotta
Yes.
find him.
Chris didn't want him there.
I want to put something up on the screen here. This is from the Sumner County Sheriff's Office. They made a Facebook post. Important announcement, attention related to Sebastian Rogers. The search operation planned for today, which is like today, has been in the works for several days. We appreciate your cooperation and understanding. My understanding is that you and your team are the ones that found these glasses.
One of my volunteers, that changes pretty much throughout the day, throughout the week. So whoever's off work that wants to come to help, they come to help. Then I separate everybody in teams and I ask them to flyer this area or flyer that area. And one of my volunteer groups found glasses. They contacted me because they couldn't get a hold of anybody they told me they couldn't get a hold of anybody at the sheriff's office. I turned around, I called my contact. They were busy. I flagged down a deputy sheriff that I saw by our volunteer area and turned around and had him wait. And I told them to put on gloves, bag them, tag them, bring them back so I could give them to the deputy sheriff that was there so that we could fill out the evidence and have a chain of evidence.
And when you saw the glasses, do you agree with this, that they couldn't be Sebastian's?
They were very similar to Sebastian's. It's been a month and a half since I've seen my son. So, it's a month and a half since I've seen his glasses. They looked really, really similar to the point that I didn't want to lose a chance that these might be evidence. So I gave them to the sheriff's department to log as evidence.
I want to play for you Katie, who spoke on YouTube to the Chronicles of Olivia, describing that morning and the night before. And I want to get your reaction to what she says happened in the house and where they were. Let's watch.
We went and picked up our niece. Yeah, I got a call and asked if I could go and pick her up, and I did. And so we went and did that. We went to BJ's. Had a good time there. He ate a colossal popcorn. Came home, put groceries away because we bought snacks because, he's 15 and snacks. We went to the bowling alley, and then from there we went to dinner. Came home. He took out the trash because that's his chore. He takes the can to the end of the driveway. About 9 o'clock, told him to go to bed. He come out of his room where he was playing, and he said, "All right, good night, Mama. Good night, puppies. Love you." And went to bed. He was doing something in his room because about an hour later I heard some noise, and I was like, "I don't care what you're doing in there, but go to sleep." And about midnight, I got up and I went to bed. And 6 o'clock, I went to wake him up for school Monday morning, and that's when he wasn't here.
Seth, you know Katie better than all of us, obviously. You know your son so well. Is there anything in that story that doesn't make sense to you?
The inconsistencies, from what I've heard before, none of it makes sense. Things aren't, I'm not here to sling mud, but why is she asking Chris to verify what she did on Sunday when Chris wasn't here on Sunday.
That is such.
Or the fact that she said that she heard a thump on another interview and
Okay. I was just thinking something. It's not good when I start thinking. And I was just thinking this a little bit earlier. You know how there's all this talk about, was Chris here? Was he there? Yada, yada, yada. I was thinking, what if? Now, he says he was in Memphis. What if he had his, fifth wheel, whatever, up there? And what if they, he wasn't working that day and he could very well have gone in and out, whether they had cameras or not. And they don't know if he just went around town or whatever. And let's say he went back home, but not to his house. Maybe he went to his family's house. Maybe Katie knew that, whatever, because he didn't go around Sebastian or whatever. And let's say Katie called him or let's just say he went to his family's house and he drove another vehicle over, or he was dropped off somewhere while they went to dinner, or he walked over from the other street or something. Nobody saw him, or I don't know, when it was pitch black. I don't know. Or if another vehicle was there that day and it was the family, nobody paid attention. Even the cops, even maybe he could have been there all weekend for all we know. And if somebody come in or out, or that Saturday, like when they were at BJ's or something, and parked in the garage, and he got out and went in and spent the weekend there and nobody knew, let's just say hypothetically, and something happened, and then he got back to Memphis, whether anything was an accident or not. Stranger things have happened, I guess. What if? I should name this What If. I'm just saying, what if? Because we don't know where he was. Really, do we? I mean, do we? Just a thought.
didn't bother to check on our son. There's a difference between some noise or a thump. I mean, just the information that I received from watching any of their podcasts makes sense.
Seth, please stay with us. I have a few more questions, and I want to make sure everyone, why we're doing this is because there is a boy who is missing. There's a dad who needs your help, and Sebastian needs your help. So Seth is going to stay with us. We've got more with him, plus coming up in the next hour.
In Bolingbrook, Illinois, a potentially huge break in a huge true crime mystery. In 2007, 23-year-old Stacy Peterson disappeared. Her husband, Bolingbrook police officer Drew Peterson, was a person of interest in the case. He was later convicted of murdering his prior wife, Kathleen Savio. Stacy's sister says she has found Stacy's remains, and she joins us live tonight.
So
You don't have a temper.
no, it's
Are you in love with Stacy?
very much so.
Think she might be alive?
I do.
We are underway in the trial of doomsday prophet Chad Daybell.
Prosecutors say they will seek the death penalty against him.
Investigators have recovered human remains at Chad Daybell's residence.
Good morning, Morgan. I should never come up with this.
His wife, Lori Vallow Daybell, has already been convicted.
Now, will her husband end up with the same fate?
It's just so hard to know where the truth ends.
It's the doomsday prophet Chad Daybell on trial.
I don't know why it keeps buffering like that. I guess I have to clean out my cookies or something. I don't want to push no buttons while y'all are here. Oh, I guess that's enough of that anyway. I'll go ahead and get it down. Go, go, go. Still something, yeah, at school, but we had conversations. Still, if it's something he understands, harder to explain if not. Yeah. Yeah, I think Katie's trying to distance herself too. It was Bethany. She said Chris Prophet's parenting advice on how to get your child to clean a room was disgusting. You got that right. You got that absolutely right. I mean, these people, what is wrong with people? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Okay, so let me take this down a minute. Of course, I think I'm behind in chat. All right, I'm just going to let it do its thing there for a minute. I still think it's behind. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, it is criminal, Justin. It's criminal. Oh my gosh, I think it's behind. I'm not trying to be behind on purpose. Okay. I don't know what it's doing. Maybe I should refresh. Let me just try to refresh. Just bear with me. Jesus. Reload. Okay. Okay, I'm getting better at this. I'll get better. It reloaded. Y'all are still there. Give me a thumbs up for that one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting better at that. She ran calling wildfire. So, yeah, there you go. All right, so what I want to tell y'all next is this. Told y'all I ain't fancy. All right, so we did that. But he said somewhere, and I don't know, maybe it wasn't that interview. That's what I was looking for. But Seth said, the bio father, Seth said, Chris Proudfoot was home, and if I'm wrong, he can jump in here and say, type it in, because I don't want to put out any misinformation. But I think he said that Chris was home somewhere earlier that morning. And if anybody can find that for me somewhere, let me know that as well. But we already established right here where Kathy was there when he got there that morning. So that was interesting to me. That was very interesting. And dispatch already said there was a bunch of people there too. So I don't know. So we know that people had the code and all that kind of stuff. And we know that they three-wayed dispatch from Memphis. Chris didn't throw that out to Nancy Grace. He just said, I called 911. No, you three-wayed to dispatch. Thank you very much. You're welcome. So Seth leaves right away. He heads straight to Katie's house in Hendersonville, where Sebastian lives with his mom, and he was supposed to be safe. Now, Seth is about 45 minutes away, and he works at the Metro Jail downtown Nashville, and he has an airtight alibi for those in the back of the room. He was seen on many cameras as well, and he has many witnesses, which includes employees that are not only just regular employees, but police officers and inmates and cameras inside and out of the jail. And you cannot have a more tight alibi than that. I'm just saying. That is a dream come true alibi, in my opinion. I think Chris just got back from Memphis when the call was made. Probably so. Nothing would surprise me. I've heard, don't know 100%, but I heard he does have, let's just say, Chris has friends in high places. Let's just say that. When you got him on speed dial, I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I got people on speed dial here before I ever come to YouTube. Let's just say that. When you know people, you just know people. You just know people. And would I think to call people if I know people? Yeah. Which brings me, by the way, why the hell didn't Katie call Sebastian's dad that works at the Metro Nashville Police Department? Unless something nefarious was freaking going on. That's my opinion. Unless you're trying to do a freaking cover-up on something. No, it does not mean nobody would do nothing to lose their job. But if you, again, know people for advice or whatever, then, so again, But why would you not, unless you're doing something nefarious, call somebody to help you that you know? Especially the child's father. Makes no sense to me. And to be honest with you about Nina, thank you, Cassie. And this is just me and logical common sense. Why call Nina? Yes, you got a child with her and you're doing a court date. She would be the last person on my mind. Honestly, that would be the last person on my mind. Unless you're trying to get ahead of the game, I wouldn't worry about that right then and there. That would be the last thing on my mind right there. Unless you're trying, why does she need to answer? What is she gonna do in New Mexico? What is she gonna do? What? There's nothing she can do about nothing. I mean, really? Yep, trying to cover his tracks. He's worried about his court date, hoping she'll put it off. What? Yep. Louder for those in the back. What is Nina got to do with it? And what in the hell is she going to do in New Mexico? And what can she do to save him? Because he's trying to throw her under the bus every chance he gets. And he controls her and every move she makes and makes a big deal out of everything she does. She can't even go from point A in New Mexico to point B without him trying to get something done to her nefariously. What is he calling her about? Hello. Stay woke. Thank you, Wonder Woman. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my world. So nice to have you. Nina was very insightful. Yeah, she can't even dress her child without him. Spying on her, calling the law, doing this, doing that, wasting money, going broke for 6 or 7 years. How about that? This makes no sense. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. Now, how am I going to say this? Even if he, their thought process is so different. He probably had a different level. The answer is yes. Even if he was not in fear, that control and the way that Chris could probably put the fear of God and anybody else in him, I'm going to say yes. It's a difference. And Chris, Thank you, Sharon, for becoming a member. Thank you and welcome, welcome. You know, and he's the type too who they could probably say, you know, somebody could do something to him and say, don't tell your mom, don't tell your dad, I will hurt them. And he will believe it. I mean, he's smart, he's very intelligent, but unfortunately, especially with the controlling type, yeah, we know you're watching, Chris. No doubt. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. But anyway, so we'll just keep watching. I got more for you. It gets better and better. Here it goes. And these are my thoughts. I have to write them down so I can stick with my thoughts. I do not believe. And Katie, Miss Katie, ma'am, Miss Leave It to Beaver, I hope you're listening. Seth, I really want to know, was she this? Because there's a cunning side to her, and then there's a Miss Leave It to Beaver, Nancy Grace side to her. Which side was she when she was with you? Anyway, I do not believe for 1 minute. You might want to listen, Miss Katie. That's what I was trying to tell you. Sorry, I got sidetracked, ma'am. I do not believe for 1 minute Chris gives two craps about Katie or Sebastian. He didn't give a darn. This is fixing to get good, y'all. I'm getting to the meat and potatoes now, like Don says, Don B. Fixing to get to the meat and potatoes. I do not believe for 1 minute Chris gives two craps about Katie or Sebastian. Unfortunately, the latter part. He didn't give a darn about his own child, in my opinion. I think that was all 100% control. You might want to put a trigger warning because Smiley is fixing to go for the juggler. I think that was 100% control because Nina would not have an abortion at his request or his demand. Thank you, Cassie, for becoming a member. Whichever it was. But because they were married, his career would be on the line. So he did not go to great lengths. She was just lucky by the grace of God, in my opinion, and my opinion only. So her body, her choice, but not without him making her life a living hell. A living hell on earth. Probably, in my opinion, hoping every day, as cruel as it sounds, that she would lose the baby. But then when she didn't, and she had her, he just had to try to control everything, in my opinion, and make sure that she had no joy at all. So he and Mommy Dearest, Bowfoot, Mommy Dearest, had to use power and money and lies and take that baby. And what you got to understand is those in the back of the room, once your name is on that birth certificate, which they were married though, but whether you're not married or not, you can take that child, and the cops usually don't step in anyway. They just put extra cherries on top to make sure if the dad's got the mom or the the dad's got the baby or the mom's got the baby, it's all good in their hood. But to put the cherries on top to make everything okay, Mommy Dearest was just going to get a good old do-over, I guess. And a good old rush. Shame on them all. Shame on them all. Needless to say, that only worked for a little while, right? It only worked for so long. It only worked for so long, right? Chris is already tied down, with another woman. Trigger warning. With another woman, Katie, with a child, one he don't want. But that was, just the package. Come with the package. Already tied down. Already tied down with another woman and another child. Another child. It wasn't his. Of course, I don't know what he's getting out of it. Because look, let's not kid ourselves. Let's not kid ourselves, people. Let's get real. Katie has nothing to offer. Well, hold up. Other than her mom, Miss Payne, because she's the same evil person cut from the Proud Feet and Bower socks cloth. So maybe, just maybe, Maybe Chris thought, ding, 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 that would be useful to him and his family someday. Maybe we better hold on to Katie after all. That might be useful, mafia style. Oh, Ben's Miss Payne. Ooh, what is she on? 99 years probation? Wow. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Some things come in handy. Hmm. Well. Hmm. Well, who knew? I mean, stuff like that. Yeah, it's serious, isn't it? And in that case, what you really got to lose? Maybe that's why he kept Katie foot around. But hey, who am I? I can't say what's in somebody's heart. Yeah, Justin, 99 problems, and I doubt the is one of them, but whatever. I sure can't say who you love. I don't know. But and it's going to get better. This is going to get better, y'all. Put on your listening ears, because I did a little bit of research after this, after my thinking today. It gets serious when I start thinking, baby. And these are words from a psychologist. So, Chrissy Poo Poo up there, this might help you without you paying. I'm going to give you some free stuff. I did this on my own time, honey. So, I think she used one of those. You know what I open my mail with, but it's not a well, we'll talk about that offline, okay? Anyway, Summer, we'll talk about that later. Don't distract me. Please don't distract me. I'm on a roll here, honey. I did some research. I'm fixing to give Chris some free advice. I think he's going to need all the free stuff he can get, and I ain't talking about in the bedroom, honey. Nobody wants that. Please. Listen, I'm fixing to save him about wife number 6 or them. I don't know yet. Just hold on. Hold on. I'm not trying to look at the chat right now. Please quit giving me the red question marks and stuff. It goes out my side eye, okay? Okay. Now, Chris, you listening, honey? At 40, why would you marry 5 times? Now, I know there's people that do. Y'all just chill out. Y'all might all be getting some free advice tonight. Unless you want to pay me some cash apps or bang bangs or gangs or... Now, we ain't going to have nobody calling me tonight saying, well, I hear you talking about... Listen, let's stay on track. Shh. Okay. Anyway. I did wonder why at 40 years old would a man literally marry 5 times. That just blows me away. So I did a little bit of research, and this is what it said. When someone, we're going to say in general, married multiple times, and this just said multiple, this didn't even say 5, but they married multiple times. It said specifically, occasionally when a person habitually enters into a marriage multiple times, it could be that they may have an underlying mental health, personality, Buttons, go away. Come again another day. Occasionally, when a person habitually enters into a marriage multiple times, it could be that they may have an underlying mental health disorder, personality disorder, or attachment wounds that have left them feeling vulnerable. They tend to fall into unhealthy relationship patterns. You don't say. So listen to this. Listen to this, y'all. According to psychologists, a serial marrier is someone who has been married 5 times or more. That specifically said 5 times. So, ladies, stay away from Scooby-Doo, aka Chris Proudfoot, because in my opinion, something is definitely wrong with him. Now, look, you can be married all the times you want to, but listen, just some advice. If you got to keep looking for love in all the wrong places, just stay single. Just stay single and enjoy the free life. Seriously. Dude, you already on dating sites. You're trying to Scooby-Doo your way at the bar, at the restaurants you frequent. Super rare steaks and sweet tea at the bar. Get a freaking grip. How many Amber Fries are going to come out of the woodwork before this nightmare is over? You know what happened to Scott Peterson, right? And y'all all say it don't matter. It don't matter? Well, in my opinion, it does matter. It matters. It does. Everything matters that is surrounded the life of Sebastian Rogers. And anyone that was in his life matters. It mattered then, and it matters now, and it may be important, and it may not, but it matters, because it sure might. It might be the reason he's gone, whether he walked away or he was not leaving on his own. And I'm so upset. Me, Smiley, Tammy, whatever you want to call me, I'm upset that he's gone, and I'm concerned. You know what I'm concerned about? Trigger warning, y'all. I'm more concerned. Well, I say I'm just as concerned. I'm concerned that these grown-ass adults, especially his mother and his stepfather, I don't even, why, I don't, allowed Sebastian to be hurt by a child on their watch. It's unbelievable. But what's just as disgusting, if not more, and it hasn't been talked about, and I don't want to go into it and pound it in the ground, but I'm going to say it because everybody wants to sweep under the rug. Smiley's going there, and I'm going to say it this one time right here. Don't know if it'll be brought up again, but I'm going to say it right now. It's disgusting, Katie Proudfoot, for you to even have the title as a mother, especially a gift from God of that only gives certain ones special children, in my opinion. But it bothers me even more that you and your husband allowed a piece of shit who spent 9 years in prison for sexual charges around Sebastian, an adult. What was he doing to Sebastian? Never mind. I don't want to know. I don't need to know. And it don't need to be brought out here on the internet. But I get the feeling whether Sebastian told anybody or not, or you, ma'am, told anybody or not, or his dad knew or not, there were other things going on besides a 13-year-old ever bothering your son. And I guarantee you, you knew it. And I think Sebastian did not tell his dad in fear. And he was probably threatened. And Katie, you as his mother, you bitch, putting him in danger even more for predators, even way back through 2020 or 2021 in Hip Gallatin, knowing the trauma that he's been through already for a fact with a 13-year-old. let alone possibly others. One day, the law will come for you. The law will come for you. This is national. When you go in jail, nobody likes anybody that hurts kids. Just saying. Everything matters. Everything. I feel no matter what happened on February 26th, she, Katie, knows what happened, and it's time to come clean. Katie, your responsibility is to take care of your child 100%. He is your child. You were neglectful, alone, by not checking on him, whether the story or lie. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Different or not, you told both me and Nancy Grace, either way, you did not get up and go check on him. When you heard a noise, your words, not ours, yours. You told us both the windows were locked, the front door that he went out, so adamant. And the police knows that's the door he went out, was locked. You locked yourself in the house with him. Your words, Chris's words, not ours. You've told every news station that, every interview that. Your words, not ours. You and Chris. It's either foul play in that house, in my opinion, or he did not make it home that night after he was seen walking to the car on that video, proof of life, that night that was shown to Seth Rogers by TBI. In my opinion, I know there was a grainy video said that he took out the trash. Until that can be cleaned up and proved by TBI, I don't believe that was him. It could have been Katie. I don't believe it. The last proof of life video was at the place they come out of eating, and he either did not make it home or there was foul play inside the house. Period. Law enforcement is not that stupid, and neither am I. You need to wake up, people. You need to wake up, and you need to talk yourself, Katie, because your husband is going to put that camper in reverse, like Melissa told him to put that truck in reverse and run over Nina and her. And he's going to put that camper in reverse when your back is turned, and he's going to run all over your ass. But guess what, sweetheart? You have no child with him. You have zero to offer him. Nothing. Just say goodbye. Blow a kiss. See ya. Wouldn't want to be you, ma'am. Where is he? Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. If you know anything about what happened that day, if you think you know, if you saw him, anything, please call 1-800-TBI-FIND. Call Sumner County Sheriff's Office, 615-451-3838. Please continue in the meantime to pass out flyers. Share, share, share. Keep his name and face out there. Do everything you can, because I hear flyers are being taken down, and I want everybody to go out and nail them back up, post them, tape them, nail gun them, whatever you do. And as far as why they're out there stalking and filming the searchers, the people in the boats and everything else, I don't know. Intimidation, probably at its finest, but nobody cares. Nobody cares. Let them do what they do. Ignore them. They're not important. They never wanted him, especially the step people. They're not worthy. They're not worthy. They're going to lose in the other case, and they're not worthy in this case. This boy, Sebastian, he will be found. He will be found. I'm trying to see. My computer is... I'm trying to see. I just saw 499. I'm sorry. Thank you, Shell. Thank you so much, honey. We are Sebastian Strong. Thank you. And he will be found. But I really appreciate y'all being here and all of your support. And I love you all so much. And I hope you all have a good night. And remember, if you see something, say something. See something, say something. I love you all. Have a great night, y'all. Thank you for being here. Love you. Bye.